Hello YouTube, Facebook, this is Bandedbabe84, and this is my week 5/week 6 update. I did not make a video last week. I had kind of a rough week, just going back to work on Tuesday and trying to figure out my food and drinking times and just keeping up with a full-time work schedule and then still coming home to work out. So it's a whole different ballpark when life is in full effect and working out and eating is not the only focus. So last week, October 31st, on Monday, I weighed in at 225, so I had a loss of 2 pounds for that week. Today, Monday, November 7th, I weighed in at 225.2, so I had a 0.2 gain. Am I worried about it? Absolutely not. I had a cycle last week, just ending, water and all that, and bloated and whatnot. Sorry if it's too much information, men, but it's the truth. So it'll come off next week. I'm not worried about it. Still working out, still drinking water, eating protein first. I'm really bad about taking my Prilosec. I know we're supposed to be taking it, and honestly I just forget. I'm really good about taking my vitamins and calcium and everything else I need, but the Prilosec is just something I constantly forget. So last week I was having just a really rough week, and I'm not sure. I was being hormonal, yes, but I've been feeling really overwhelmed with food. I've been feeling like kind of angry, I guess you can say, just kind of like feeling like I feel like I can't have anything, and I know that's not the case. I know that it's like I'm absolutely banned from everything for life. There are certain things like the red meat, the pork, the bread, chips, things of that sort, which I didn't have option before anyway, so it's like kind of like now it's like, well, you can't have it, so you want it type of deal. And it's not even to say that I want it, but it's just like the eating is getting, it's just boring to me, and I'm doing a lot of mental work with that and just dealing with the fact of why was I turning to food? Was it because I was happy, sad, excited, or celebrating, or was it just because I was bored? And now that I'm banded, it's just the eating is not as exciting. It's boring to me, and I hope that if you're watching this, that somebody can relate to me. Because it's like, in the morning I have a protein shake, and then for breakfast, not for breakfast, for snack, I'll have either a string cheese or some kind of protein bar or something with protein. Lunch, it's back to string cheese and chicken. Afternoon snack, it's another, protein of something, and then dinner we're back to 2 ounces, 3 ounces of chicken. And it's just in water all day, and I just feel like I feel bored, and I feel like I can't jazz up my food because I'm scared that it might make me sick. So anyway, I'm just dealing with a lot of that, and my relationship with food has definitely changed. So there's mental work before the journey, which I had started preparing in April of this year, and I had thought about seeing the surgeon and, looking into lap band last year when my mom had it done. And, then April I finally went and saw the surgeon. From April till now I started doing a lot of work. You guys know I had lost about 45 pounds before surgery. So I thought I had a good handle on it. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos. I was talking to a lot of you who have already had the surgery. And I have been making YouTube videos to kind of for myself and, to encourage others, to see my progress and where I'm at. you know, and I really thought I had the mental work under my belt. I thought this is going to be a walk in the park. I really thought it was going to be simple. And now that I'm going through it, it's even more mental work. So there's pre-mental work, and there's definitely a lot more during the journey. And I'm sure there's plenty after as well, you know. But right now I feel like I'm eating the way I'm supposed to. I'm working out the way I'm supposed to. I'm taking my vitamins for the most part, except, you know, I'm not taking the Prilosec because I forget. And I just feel like I'm working really hard, and the weight loss is slow. And yes, it's supposed to be slow. It's not supposed to be, you know, an overnight fix. And, you know, our band is just a tool. You know, it's nothing more than that. It's just a tool. It's not going to fix us mentally. Excuse me. So, if you have not dealt with your relationship with food, or why you turn to food, or why you are where you're at, you know, as a lot of us, you know, we get to a certain point and we're just like, okay, that's enough. If, you know, you haven't reached that why am I here point, you know, I would recommend that you do it and you really figure out why food is so, you know, such a big part. A lot of us, for everybody it's different, you know, and for me I feel like I'm trying to figure that out. Like, what caused me to be 291 pounds in December of 2010? Was it just because I was overeating? Was it because I was bored? Was it because I was stressed out about whatever, life, you know? And now it's like, I think what's happening is that I'm having to come face to face with a lot of things that I don't want to deal with, whatever the situation might be at the moment, and I can't turn to food. You know, food is no longer my friend. And I'm bored with it on top of it. So that's what I'm dealing with. And I'm just taking it, honestly, one moment at a time right now. I spent last week on, I think it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was just crying. And, I mean, yeah, I was, like, feeling like, you know, it's PMS or whatever, but it was just, like, I felt really sad, you know, and it was just, I think it has to do with just going through this whole change of the food process. I was also, if you are friends with me on Facebook, you know, I had mentioned that my skin was really bothering me, and, you know, I had called my surgeon, and he had mentioned that there weren't enough oils in my body, and it was normal because of rapid weight loss. So he suggested I start taking a fish oil pill, and I also went and saw my regular doctor, and she gave me some topical cream for the acne, because I had never had acne like that in my life, and I was just totally embarrassed, and it was hurting. And so anyway, it is much better now, as you can see. But if you do have some kind of skin problems and you're breaking out, I actually went to Costco and bought the Kirkland Signature Omega-3 Fish Oil, and it says it supports heart, joints, and skin. So here it is. If you need something like that after surgery, this is what you should take, or you can take. I believe it is working, okay, and I don't think I'll get in trouble for showing you guys that, but it's one per day, and I've been doing that and the cream for over a week now, and I see a huge difference. So, solution to that. I am going to start counseling on Saturday because I really feel like there's certain things I need to work out emotionally, and then with food too, and just kind of figure out why I'm feeling what I'm feeling, and just the frustration that I'm feeling behind all of this. And, you know, along with feeling, you know, just bad about my skin, and, you know, clothes isn't fitting the way I want it to fit. I mean, not that it's fitting too tight, but it's just like I have clothes in my closet, and I'm like, I don't feel nice wearing it out because it's too baggy. And it's like I don't want to buy clothes because I still have more weight to lose, you know. So, and there's solutions to that, you know, just buy the basics and kind of, you know, buy something nice when it's needed, you know. So that's what I'm dealing with, and I'm just so thankful that I have the YouTube community and the Facebook community to be so encouraging and supportive and just loving, because I could not do it without you guys. I really couldn't. And I know that everybody's journey is it's their own, you know, and I just feel really blessed to have each of you be a part of mine. So anyway, before I go on, there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. I have been having a hard time with scheduling my eating and my drinking, and it's like, okay, well, if I eat at 8, I can't drink till 9, or, you know, if I finish eating at 8, I can't drink anything till 9. And then if I'm going to eat again at 10, I can't drink anything after 9:30. You know, so it's 30 minutes before you don't drink anything, and it's an hour after you eat that you don't drink anything. So I found these bottles at Costco as well. This Kirkland brand. 1 quart equals 4 cups. So, excuse me, 2 of these a day will be is the minimum. That's the second one I'm working on today. And it will take time for me to get into the routine of, you know, and the schedule of eating and drinking and so forth. It's hard. It's a lot harder than I thought. I really thought before, you know, and I don't know if it's now because I do have demand that I'm like, oh, I can't eat and drink at the same time, so I want to do it. Excuse me. So anyway, that's if you can get 2 of those done a day, great. That's the minimum. I would like to be at 100 ounces a day, so I will get there. Right now I'm at 64 a day, so I believe that holds 32 ounces. Yeah. So that's really it for week 5, week 6. I didn't have a loss, but like I said, I'm not worried about it. I'm back into the routine of work, and I'm just trying to work out after work. And you know, it's really a big life adjustment, you know. And like I said, I'm thankful for all of you. And there's some people that I would like to thank because I would totally be lost without you guys. Losing it with Becca, and I think it's Kenzie Restricted. I can really relate to you. Jen C. Banded, Tamika Bryant, Banded Wendy, New Toy for Katie. Just thank you for really being raw and putting it all out there, because this is a little harder than I thought it would be. So I'm going to stop now before I start crying, and I will see you guys next week. And I'm really hoping that in the next 2 weeks I reach my goal of 220. I have been on that, eyeing that number for a good month now. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.